Iron Soldier 2 is basically the same as the first, with new weapons, new levels, and a new textured look, yet still with the same vast liminal space horizon views as the first, creating another great world-gazing experience. It's definitely a bit harder than Iron Soldier 1, with new enemies like parachute tanks and these fast-paced upright spider mechs, which can actually be played as with a code, turning the slow burn mecha destruction epic into a frantic hit and run, rushing around and spearing your way straight into the target buildings, the glass cannon way to play the game. Also infinite rockets, fuck yeah. The mission objectives still suffer from being just a little too unclear on where to go immediately, but ayo, that's also still mostly just a me problem I think. And this was one of the very last Jaguar games to come out in a very limited release too, for both cartridge and CD. At least Jaguar got to go out on a flagship title, and it's cool to have two slightly different versions. The story is just about the evil company from last game being replaced by the next evil company down on the list, and you leading a more structured Republic military crusade against their more terroristy part-time guerrilla flavour of corporate evil. I like the intro renders nicked from the FMV of the CD version. Now the CD soundtrack is badass, like regular Jaguar soundchip music's been dragged into the studio on full blast with noisy, fiery guitars, big drums, huge chords scaling, and frenzied aggressive melodies upon strange industrial tones, all mixed sparingly into the explosive battle themes, like gunfire transfused into music, with some unsettling moments of ambience too, and a washed out, hazy, powerful sort of sound, like staring at an overcast sky. But the cart version don't got any of this. Disappointing, sure, but it's obviously to make room for the extra visual flair. And while I'll always value music over graphics, the lack thereof is still cool, making the 1000-yard dreamscape war zones more vivid with the light sunscapes of the in-game effects making up for the lack of a direct score. Same kinda sick watercolor digital art on menus and missions though. I love these overview shots. The computerized drone photo wireframes, and the mission names are still badass too, like episode names from a very 90s mecha anime. The stage colours, sky tones, and endless city views, it's all very chill. The skyboxes are a bit brighter and more detailed too, but with still that same pastel, empty, alien skies feel. I like it more than Iron Soldier 1, but that's really only on the CD version's music. But really, this sequel is just as good, even if it's just more of the same. The ambient and visual appeal is still definitely there for me, so I should probably just shut up and let the game speak for itself.